You can put your photos in there and we will lodge it nationally in the National Library and we will record it in New Zealand history.
Hey, what's up New Zealand and the world? Lucas Lawman's Kiwi Voice. We are back at Cranmer Square once again. However, we're meeting on the road. People have sort of been stretched out across this side of Cranmer, and as the MC has started the usual organisation call, everyone started to head back down this way. So no idea of numbers as of yet. This one is themed as a celebration. Really just to pat yourselves or pat everyone on the back for all the continued noise that they have made throughout these last 6-9 months with the dropping of some of the mandates, or the announcement of that at least this week or the week that's just passed. So yeah, hopefully there's a bit of a jovial mood. As I say, we'll check back in before we get on the march, give you a better idea of numbers. Let's go and take a look.
So you feeling right now? Not as bad as it sounds, eh?
Yeah, even so green.
Connected with, if not for this, if not for our freedom protests, if not for our freedom rallies. So one thing I want to, and I've probably said it over the last few weeks, continue to make an effort to connect with people you may not have connected with while you're here. If there's a stranger standing next to you, say hi, get to know them, get to know their story. Because what's going to happen is we're slowly building a community within a community. That's what this is community. Government's taking away community, we're restoring it. We're bringing community back to where it belongs, to the people. So as you continue to make friends with people, as you continue to make an effort to connect with more families, what's going to happen is when people look like they're causing a disruption amongst the midst, you guys can very quickly pick out the fact that no, that guy doesn't belong to us, or that person's always been planted, because you already know everybody. So continue to make an effort to connect, continue to make an effort to, I guess, reach out to those if someone needs help. That's what these are for. It's a shared network, it's a shared resource. Everything that we do, there's a purpose behind it. There's always intention behind everything that we do. We're not just standing and protesting for the sake of standing and protesting. And you guys, what a protest is. It's just one aspect of what we're doing here, and there's a movement, but it's actually what's happening during the week. What's happening, what opportunities are we can do.
So stoked, it has actually thickened up quite quickly. So hopefully you get a little bit of an idea of what's going on behind me there. We have got the ute with the PA system at the front here. Right behind me you'll see there is a sea of people. Further behind that we've got further support crew, all the guys in high vis as per usual, and the speeches have, well, the MC rather has been talking just the same, keep the peace, keep an eye out for anyone that's trying to stir any crap. There are more people walking through up Montreal and down from Chester Street here coming in, and it's continuing to grow, so has pumped up really quickly. We're looking at 10 past 11 now, so they usually wait till at least 11:30, so we'll see how we're getting on as it thickens up. This is good stuff.
and everything around that, and what that means for you, and what that means for your family, and what that means for us locally, how you get involved in that, how we actually put people to the table that we believe are more suited than the current powers that be.
Bring something down to put on these fences here. So you guys are awesome. It's awesome to see you here today. It's a beautiful day. It's an awesome day to make a stand for our freedom and our rights. So we're going to get started.
So as you can see, the bikes have moved forward. Maybe 20 of those. Chants have started and they're coming from the usual spot. So let's get a load of this as we come through. Beautiful, beautiful, love it. Here it goes, fam. Freedom, the rules do not apply to me. So we'll go down the usual commentary route with the signs that we'll see. So predictions are probably somewhere between 500 and 1,000 today, so smaller one. But judge for yourselves as they come through. Hey mate. There you go. Yeah. Nice one, lad. Your centre is out of control. What if the government is lying, perhaps? This one's been happening quite a bit recently. We've seen a lot of that around. Hey, how you going? Not all mandates are gone. That's exactly right. And that is the other reason for the march today. So we're looking to celebrate all the good work done to this point, but still focus on getting rid of the rest of what's going on, because there is a long way to go from people in this movement. That's their perspective at least. So you're fairly decent. But as per last week, it has sort of come to a fairly abrupt end. So yeah, we'll chuck a number out there of 1,000. I haven't chased up him the last couple of weeks, but we'll do that this week to see if he did get a number there somewhere. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay.
They sprayed the little road though.
Yeah.
Wasn't enough.
Yeah, so Cramner Square has been closed for a couple of weeks since the protest camp was disbanded. The statement on the signs are saying that the entire grass needs to be replaced. I can't see that, but at any rate, they've got to do what they've got to do.
When do we want it?
So that's why we've met on the street, round the corner.
When do we want it? What do we want? Freedom. When do we want it? What do we want? Freedom. When do we want it?
Nice one, Tair.
What do we want? Freedom. Now. What do we want?
So that's us there. Now I'm going to actually wait for this van to come through. It's full of writing. I don't know what's on it. Hey, so let's check it out. Government secrecy of Pfizer is criminal. Say no to the press. Just reminding everyone that these views are of those people that have them. Wake up everyone, the mainstream media paid $55 million to lie equals taxpayer-funded propaganda, tell the truth. With a bit of an ending to that, which I won't repeat. Let's go and catch up with the march and see how we get on. So I actually completely and utterly lost the march. Lost a camera connection that's critical to how I do things, and had to go back and get it. So we're doing our best to go run and catch up. But she's warm. So I just had an interesting little incident, if you would call it that. I was approached by a journalist from TV3, put a camera right on my face, asked if I'd speak. Initially I said no, then I was like, well, why not? And he asked whether I would vote for Brian Tamaki, whether Brian Tamaki would automatically get my vote, whether we need to get rid of this government. So interesting. I can see where that was leading, but I hope I gave clear answers. Keep an eye on TV3 News.
Labour!
It may well have grown somewhat. I can make that judgment for yourself. I see it somewhere between 500 and 1,000 when we left Cramner Square. It must be more than that now. Although nothing at all like the 4,000 or 5,000s that we've had in the past. And it's coming up to the end of it there.
Voices we entreat, God defend our free land. God Pacific's triple star, from the shafts of strife and war, make her praises heard afar. God defend New Zealand.
As I've said before, I never get sick of hearing it. I love our national anthem. So today, yes, it's a protest, a peaceful protest, a march, a stand, but today is also about celebrating little victories. I tell you what, we're putting the pressure on her. Her popularity is falling, and the polls are falling, and that's why she's playing this card with the whole mandate thing. But you and I know she's still got those tools in the back of her pocket. And I tell you what, I don't trust her one little bit. And we need the rest of our city and the rest of our nation to wake up. And if we ain't here doing what we're doing, how are we going to wake up? And I take my hat off to you during the week and keep doing it. Keep talking to the traffic lights work for the road. Not for us. And then you've got the 1st of April, she can bring in, or she can implement even more so, the COVID-19 health response bill to really bring about changes. So like I said, when I hear you talk about those mandates and the mask and this and that, really made me want to go harder. I'll tell you why, because they're trying to stop you and I. And apparently there's a new variant that's a combination of the last 2 viruses that's coming our way. Apparently. And you and I know that if she pulls out that rubbish, she can put the country back into lockdown. And I've never stayed in lockdown. I've never stayed at levels when she... Man, this is awesome. I'm standing up and sweating. I tell you now, I'm about to get serious, and I think some of you have heard me say it before. We have to get political. You have to change your mindset about being political. And again, people have said politics and religion don't mix. How come in every headline in Christchurch, when it's got to do with our marches, they call me Pastor Darren Tate? I thought religion and politics don't mix. But they continually drop the hate bait line to turn people off, to cause division. And I say, not to you, but I say to people, shame on you if you're not coming here because they're using the word pastor. You must protect the Bill of Rights. It must be protected from this day forward. No government, no person, no politician should be allowed to tamper with that. Right? The Weekend Press, they had the headline, residents are upset as Destiny protest continues. Destiny Church has never done a protest. We've never done a protest. This is all about the freedom fighters. Somewhere, and I'm nearly done. I'm considering standing for mayor. I can hear all the haters saying, I knew it all the time he had a political. No, I didn't actually, but I'm sick of this.
I'll vote for you. Yeah, me too.
Beautiful. I'll tell you what, none of the mayors here, none of the councillors here, the meetings they go to, so we've got to go to local meetings, we've got to go to public meetings, we've got to go to councillor meetings in our area. None of them would get even a smidgen of this at their meetings. He's been a political prisoner for 68 days. He went to jail, prison, for 10 days straight. He went to prison as a political prisoner because of this. You guys don't believe the media, do you? Because the media have been lying about him and others for a couple of decades. So he's still on 24/7 surveillance, stuck at home. I know a lot of people have been arrested and a lot of people got arrested in Wellington. But listen, you were in the front line and that's good. That was always going to happen when that all broke out. But for him to get arrested because he was down here in Christchurch and he spoke and he exercised his freedom of rights, it's a political prisoner. It's a political prisoner. He's a political prisoner. So listen to this. If they're trying to silence him, which they have, he can't come out in public and speak. He can't come to these. If they silenced him, I'd be really interested to know what he's saying.
So it's certainly always an impressive sight when they do get tied together It's that feeling of unity, the swaying flags. So it's So we have arrived back at Cranmer Square. As you can see behind me, the rest of the protesters coming on through back to the meeting place where we started on the top right hand corner if you're looking towards the city. The official count, we did catch up with him, and it was a 1100 plus the bikes, etc. So not too bad. Absolutely gorgeous day. Beautiful one for a march. As you hear the rest of them coming through there. Just a reminder of what was going on in the speeches. So talking about that political advocacy again, 5477 is the text number if you're interested in that kind of thing. And yeah, keep an eye on TV3 tonight. I may show my face on there. I certainly had a really large camera jammed in my face. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate you taking the time to do so. If you're on Facebook, hit that like button, comment down below, share the links around. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button if you have not already yet. I really appreciate it. But for now, team, stay safe, stay free, and we'll see you again real soon.